Welcome back, Arizona. Businesses learned to pivot during the pandemic, from changing their product to how employees work. And many people turned what used to be a hobby into a moneymaker this year. Charles Jackson is the president of the Association for Entrepreneurship USA and is joining us with some tips on how to make that hobby into a full-time business. Charles, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jamie. How are you this morning?
I'm great. You know, we saw a couple people within our AZ family here create businesses during the pandemic. Tell me how we can tell if this hobby of ours is something that could start making us money.
Well, everyone's always looking for what they call a side gig, some way that I can supplement the income and have some freedom in my life. And I think the first bit of advice that we like to give people is find something that you have a passion for, something that you have a lot of information in, and that's usually a good start.
Folks leveled up during the pandemic. They had more time. We were stuck at home, and that really gave us time and space to not only learn more about our craft, but also work on it. Talk to me about how we go from something that was a hobby and something that we do for fun to making it something that would allure people to want to spend money.
Well, the first thing advice we always give is, of course, don't quit your day job. And so when you're working on a side hustle, you want to make sure that you still have a source of income coming in. Otherwise, decisions might be too rash trying to develop your secondary income. And with today's smartphones, there's a variety of platforms that you can use to sell your products or services.
What would you suggest?
Well, I would think here again, as I mentioned before, find something that you have a passion for. Sometimes people might be doing jewelry. They may be going to yard sales and buying items that they can probably sell on Etsy or eBay or Craigslist or other portions such as that.
I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you. I spent a lot of time, I think, scrolling Instagram, looking for things to have delivered to my door. So I found Instagram was interesting. Before you sell something on Instagram, do you have to have an LLC or a business plan in place to start selling to your friends and neighbors? How does that work?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, obviously, if it's turning to a point where more income is being generated, you certainly want to be able to report that income. Eventually, when your side gig is becoming a little more time-consuming, then it makes sense to separate into an LLC or sole proprietorship or some entity. And of course, you want to try and keep your finances separate too. So that way you have an idea, are you really making money or is it still just a hobby?
Yeah, because you really have to look at what you're spending to create these things. What's the one takeaway you'd want people to learn this morning? Maybe someone who's carving duck decoys this morning in their garage who wants to sell them. What would be a piece of advice?
Well, again, find something that you have a passion, something that you have a lot of information and knowledge on. And then if you want to, look at how other people may be marketing the same services or products as you and see what might be successful for them. And it's usually good to learn from other people. And that would be the advice I'd offer for those people who are just trying something brand new.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much. Great. I heard you say the word passion 3 times. So follow your passion will lead you probably to a wonderful entrepreneurship experience. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Appreciate you.